In this whirlwind of a world we're living in, silence feels like an almost forgotten treasure. Our cities hum with constant energy, like a beehive never running out of buzz, while our phones ping and flash with an unrelenting stream of notifications. And let's not even get started on the hurricane of thoughts that swirl in our heads, battling for attention. Real silence, the kind that settles the soul and clears the mind, seems harder and harder to come by. These days, society seems to value the loudest voices, the ones that shout the boldest opinions and steal the spotlight. Meanwhile, those who prefer to stay in the background, quietly reflecting, are often overlooked, fading into the unnoticed corners of life. It's like we've decided that the louder you are, the more important you must be. And in contrast, silence gets labeled as insignificant, like a forgotten whisper in a noisy room. But here's the twist. In this frantic rush to fill every empty moment, every pause, we often miss the richness of life itself. It's in those silent gaps that real meaning begins to take shape. The space between words is where understanding blooms. The pauses between sounds is where music finds its harmony, and the moments between actions reveal our true intentions. Yet, in this age of endless chatter and action, we risk disconnecting from the depths that only silence can offer. Real wisdom doesn't always show up in the words we speak. Sometimes it hides in the quiet moments in between. There's a kind of magic in stillness. It's where healing happens, where inspiration sparks, and where we get in touch with our deepest, truest selves. Silence isn't just the absence of noise. It's an inner state, a peace that rises from the heart and soul. As Ram Dass beautifully said, "The quieter you become, the more you are able to hear." What we hear in silence goes beyond the noise our ears can pick up. Silence opens up a space where we can finally listen to ourselves. The quiet truth of our thoughts, our feelings, and our dreams. It's a sanctuary for introspection amidst the chaos of modern life, offering us a glimpse of who we really are. By embracing that inner quiet, we tune into a deeper part of ourselves, a guide that helps us find our way and reminds us of our passions and purpose. Every interaction we have, whether with others or with ourselves, is like a dance between what's said and what's left unsaid. Words are powerful, no doubt, but they're also limited. Silence, on the other hand, is boundless. It gives us room to think, to feel, to reflect. When words fall short, silence swoops in to fill the gap, offering a space for true understanding and real connections. It's like the pause between musical notes or the break between heartbeats. At first glance, those moments might seem still or empty, but they're alive with meaning, rhythm, and energy. The same is true for the quiet moments in our lives, the pauses in conversations when clarity suddenly hits, or those silent exchanges where we connect with another person on a deeper level. It's in those silences that the magic happens. But, even as powerful as silence is, we often fear it. We fill our days with noise because, let's face it, sometimes the silence forces us to face our own doubts, our insecurities. In the quiet, we might hear things we're not ready to confront. We tend to think of silence as nothing, empty, absent, void of meaning. But that couldn't be further from the truth. Silence isn't just a blank space. It's brimming with answers, hidden, truths, and countless possibilities waiting to be uncovered. In the quiet, many of the world's greatest minds have found a place to think, to breathe, to let their ideas grow. Take Isaac Newton, for example. While sitting quietly in his study, with nothing but his thoughts and the stillness around him, he unlocked the secrets of gravity. Or think about Nikola Tesla, who, in the calm of solitude, imagined a world running on alternating current. These weren't idle moments of doing nothing. They were deep, meaningful exchanges with silence, where the world outside fell away and the mind could soar to new heights of brilliance. But silence isn't just about personal breakthroughs. It's also one of the most powerful forms of communication we have. In those silent pauses during a conversation, in the quiet moments shared between people, connections are forged. Sometimes words just can't express everything we feel. That's when silence steps in, saying what words can't. Empathy, understanding, and even a sense of something beyond what we know. In Buddhist philosophy, silence holds even more weight. It's not just about quieting the noise. It's about diving deep into the heart of existence. Buddhist monks spend years in silence, meditating, not to escape the world, but to find clarity and peace amidst the chaos. Silence for them isn't just a tool. It's a way of being, a path to enlightenment. And it's not just in Eastern philosophy where silence plays such an important role. Many indigenous cultures have long honored silence as a sacred practice, one that connects them to the rhythms of nature and the mysteries of the universe. In those moments of stillness, they aren't retreating. They're actively listening, tuning in to the wisdom of the world around them. For them, silence is not just a break from noise, but a doorway to deep cosmic truths. When we embrace silence, we're not just looking for a break from the constant noise of modern life. We're seeking something much deeper: authenticity, understanding, and connection. In silence, we can reconnect with ourselves, with the rhythm of our own heartbeat, and with the greater purpose that drives us. The noise of daily life often drowns out what really matters. But in silence, those distractions fall away, leaving space for the truths that are too easily forgotten. And silence doesn't just happen in isolation. It's a bridge, connecting us to others in ways words never can. When we share quiet moments with people, we're speaking a universal language, a language of presence, of connection, of understanding. In the silent gaps between our words, real relationships are formed, rooted in acceptance, compassion, and respect. Confucius said it best: silence is a true friend who never betrays. In this world of endless noise and distraction, silence stands as a sacred refuge, a place where we can hear ourselves, find clarity, and gain wisdom. It's a treasure that's always there, quietly waiting for us to seek it out. So, whether it's in the quiet corridors of great minds, in nature's tranquil embrace, or in the quiet moments shared with others, silence is always speaking. It's calling us to dig deeper, to listen closer, to find what's been hidden all along. In silence, we find peace, inspiration, clarity, and wisdom, an endless well of potential just waiting for us to tap into. Let's not treat silence as just an absence of sound. It's so much more than that. It's a portal to understanding, to connection, to true inner harmony. If the visionaries who found peace in stillness can inspire us to value silence, let it be a reminder that in the quiet moments, we're reconnecting with our most authentic selves in the vast, mysterious universe around us. In the end, it's in silence where we'll find the true fullness of life. Thanks for taking this journey with me. If this resonated with you, be sure to like and subscribe for more life-changing insights. Until next time.